Hey everybody, welcome to SJGames Live. I am Jimmy. I'm here with Randy today, and we've got Hunter off screen here, and of course Brandon running things back behind the camera over there. Today we are going to be doing some Car Wars Duel for something that's happening starting next week. Hunter, what's going on? Why are we doing this?
So, well, we're doing it because
Car Wars is awesome. we like playing Car Wars.
Exactly, but we're doing it because we're launching a Car Wars sale coming up on Saturday. The 168 hours of Car Wars.
168 hours.
So essentially a week. That's a week's worth of hours. You're going to be from Saturday till I believe next Saturday or Sunday. We'll be running
Car Wars.
Yeah, there's going to be you're going to be able to get a lot of Car Wars for a little bit of money because we're going to be having a big sale on all the Car Wars 6th edition stuff. The 2-player starter sets are going to be available for $39.99, I believe, and the miniature sets 1 through 4 are all going to be half off as well.
Oh, that's really good.
There's going to be the Carnage starter set, which, if you remember from our previous Kickstarter, we did the 3D printable cars, weapons, and stuff like that.
Yep, so you could get back your own cars.
Yep, so we made a little starter set for that as well that'll be available during the time there. And there's going to be some other little freebies and stuff. If you subscribe to our Warehouse 23 newsletter or check out our social media, you'll be able to get more details on that. Also, another cool thing that happened today, which I wasn't aware of until right before we started streaming, was Three Ravens Publishing has put up the first book in the Car Warriors series for pre-order. So, yeah, they're working on a series with Car Wars called Car Wars. There's a few things. I think this is called Car Warriors.
A fantasy book, not a play.
Correct.
It's fiction.
It's not game rules. It is a piece of literature.
Exactly. We're doing the game stuff. They're doing like supplementary fiction to go with it.
Okay.
So this is the first book in I believe it's the Car Wars Burning Roads. I don't remember. I think that's the name of the first book, and then it's
Car Wars Auto Duel Chronicles.
Yes, that's it. Auto Duel
Burning Roads, Dead Man's Run.
There we go. So that is
sounds ominous.
That's available for pre-order right now. We'll actually link that in the comments below. You can check that out. That's really cool. We're bringing back the wherever those comments are. According to Randy,
it's gonna be different based on whoever's screen.
Sure.
Somebody maybe like.
So yeah. We're playing with similar to the last time we played. We're doing pre-made cards, but we're doing the bigger point totals. Which we haven't really done a lot in the past, so we're playing with the orange deck.
That's what we did last time, didn't we?
We did last time. That's what I'm saying. It's similar to last time. We're doing it with the bigger point totals.
One question, Hunter, because we didn't go over this before stream. Are Randy and I going to be locked in this room for all 168 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I am glad I got that sandwich before I came in that hammer.
I'm gonna need
my son's out there, so
no,
I should call his mom.
No, your son has become a car warrior.
Now he works here now.
That's for teaching him how to be a mechanic.
He's your pit crew. So yeah, we're gonna be playing with bigger point totals here. Well, I'll have you guys go through your cars here in a second. Set this up. We didn't really set up the board, but we're gonna be playing with 3 barriers, pretty much as printed. I think would be good since I was actually able to find 3 green ones.
I like the destruction side.
Me too.
And they're partial.
You're gonna do partial covers, evenly spaced across the middle.
Sure.
Sounds good. Awesome. If anyone in the comments you have questions about the sale, questions about Car Wars, anything like that, just let us know.
It's hard to line up. It's hard to line up on the kind of countered.
Yeah.
I guess we could,
because this map.
You could do it on the map, I suppose.
Yeah.
The a little easier to.
Fact is, as long as it's close, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
These can be bumped around and stuff. If it was too far one way or the other, it would be slightly advantageous, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal here.
All right, you want to do your car first, Randy?
Sure.
What do you got?
I'm running Hammer.
Okay.
Hammer! I think we both have the same gunner. We're both using Max.
Nope. I've got a rookie gunner.
Oh. Well, I've got a Ghost driver. When hard braking or hard accelerating, you may pay 1 control instead of taking damage to your tires or power plant. That's good. And then Max is my gunner. Add 1 yellow to each attack made by your crew, which is just solid. Looks like I've got some standard recoilless rifle with explosive rounds, so they're doing explosive damage on each side, and then a railgun up front, and some armor plating. Yeah, we've got some structure on the sides, a ram plate in the front, so this is at least intended to be somewhat of a ram vehicle.
You got a roll cage over there too, looks like?
There is a safety cage and a hand cannon, so.
All right, I've got, I'm driving Butcher today. I've got Ranger for a driver. So before making your driving roll, choose and remove any one die, and a rookie gunner. So all that went into driving on this car.
I've got, yeah, I was seeing across the table, we're both wearing similar headgear, so.
Let's see, I've got a hand cannon and reinforced weapon brackets. When one of my equipped weapons would take damage, I roll a yellow die. If I roll a shield, I'll reduce that damage by 1.
It can help.
Yep. And for the car itself, I've got a pair of anti-tank guns on the front, a pair of light rockets, one on each side, and a pair of javelins, one on each side. The back's got a solid-state laser and a ceramic plate, heavy ceramic plate.
So, I can't just hide behind you.
You cannot hide behind me.
Okay.
Let's see, we have.
It's one of my favorite
6 armor
tactics,
points.
so I've got to think through that one.
I got 6 armor points for
Let's make
each of us.
sure the build points are. There was something weird about one of these builds, if I remember right. I'm not worried. We'll play them as is.
13, 16, 24, 25, 6. Nope, mine's good.
I think I've got 27 points as part of the issue. 10, and then that's 7 and 7 is 14. That's 24.
Yep.
25,
25.
26, 27. So
Ah,
this build is slightly more potent. So we're going to go ahead and play without this safety cage here.
got it.
That's fine.
Because that would be the over the top.
Yep.
Sweet. Well, there we go. Got it evened out. So let's set it up. Y'all can roll first or however you want to determine. I think you got all the tokens out here.
All right, Jimmy. Let's see. Red, green.
Most hits goes first.
Close your eyes. Pull one of the dice out of my hand. Red goes first.
All right. That's me. Okay. So we're starting at speed 2.
You also hold 2 hands out. Pick a hand.
Yeah, we could have done that. There's about a million ways.
It's funny to watch me do this
It was
on
just
screen.
funny to watch Jimmy go.
Flail? I love a good flail.
It's content. It's content. All right.
That's you.
That's me. I'm going first. Let's see. You've got pretty well armed on all sides.
I got
You
good
you
structure
good
on the
armor.
sides. The
Yeah.
back is a little bit weak.
Hey, you got structure back there.
It's a little weak, though. It's a little 1 point.
You are down the safety cage.
Stuff on the sides 4, yeah. Well,
All right.
it wouldn't be fair to run it the other way.
That's fair.
We'll go up to 3.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and take my tokens.
Oh, right. Yeah, we should do that whole thing. 4.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and I didn't actually
6.
set y'all's armor. Did y'all set y'all's armor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I put the armor tokens out, but I didn't actually.
You would, you monster. I don't get any,
I don't get any bonuses.
tokens.
You know, I just get the.
Okay. Store-bought control tokens.
All right.
Hey, that's you take them how you can get them in this game.
Go with 2. And we're going to go with 3. I'm going to take a
He's just getting all his turn in one go, so it doesn't do
D2 turn there.
constant small turns.
So it's a D2 turn. If you could pass me some dice over here, I need 3 yellows,
Can
four yellows, and a green. Or
There's some dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, and a green.
I gotta be constantly reminded not to lean on the table because I'm a leaner.
I know.
That is 1 tire damage and 1 control,
Perfectly fine.
and an ace token. All right, that is my move.
All right, we're gonna go up to 3, and then we're gonna go up to 4 because that's how I do.
Oh, your driver gives you the boost
I'm gonna. Well, I can super boost, but I can pay a control because of the driver
instead of the.
instead of a power plant. So
Carolina, yay, more Car Wars. Yep, we're doing some more Car Wars today.
And this will not be the end as well. Next week, we'll have Ben on for a hobby stream. Jimmy's
Oh,
out of town next week or busy next week.
Yeah. I'll be out of the office.
what's on the front of that?
Well, in front of this is a pair of anti-tank guns.
What cost are those?
4.
4s? You're gonna shoot first.
I am.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I absolutely would do that to Randy.
That's
What's on the left side?
Left side of the car is a light rocket and a javelin.
got a 1-timer and a 2-timer, a multi-timer, I guess.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go that way. 1. I need to get out of the business there. I'm not going to have more to do this later. I'll be fine. 1, 2. And we got a turn. Going speed 4. That's 4 yellow dice.
You.
And a green. We get an ace token. I roll these. I lose a tire and 2 control. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I needed this early. Getting the tires chewed up.
That's brutal.
Is that 2? 2.
That was 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've got 2 more.
Yes, sir.
3.
Almost assuredly, y'all are getting cover from each other on this next one.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah. A little slidey.
A slidey lefty.
Yeah. And then 4, and I want to make sure I can tag both. Tag with as little as possible. Can
You want both arcs on me?
Yeah, I think I gotta go into
I
yellow.
think you got it, yeah.
So add a yellow to the pile.
It's,
Let's take an ace token. This could never go bad.
yeah, right.
It's always
It's
paid
got
well
3
in the past.
control tokens.
All 3. What a deal.
He is out of control, but only just.
What a deal. What's that? 1 and 3? 5 times?
Yeah.
That's a little worse than.
Little
What was an average?
Yeah, it's
But
not
that's
gonna be-
okay. It's not like Jimmy's shooting
It's
first.
not. Yeah.
Oh wait,
It's not gonna matter. Oopsie doopsie.
All right, so you are not in my front arc,
Good move.
so you're
Yeah.
getting just the left side.
Would have been better if I still had control.
Sure. Maybe you should have just gone for that slidey lefty again. Instead, you had to go for the greed.
Yeah.
And I am in your front and your left.
Yes.
So just for people at home who haven't necessarily played, that means that Jimmy can shoot at his front or his left because that's what Randy's got on him.
Yeah, I can shoot him in either arc that he has targeting me.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and do my front to your left.
Okay.
Now there is going to be cover on this shot again for.
I get
There
1
is, yeah,
free
because-
shield.
Because Randy can draw a line from the box area of his car,
Any
to the-
portion of the box
or
area.
any portion of the box area of his car, like the back, say, to
The
the box
to
area of
Jimmy's.
my car, and it goes through
Across
this
the
cover.
partial cover.
So he gets
Just
the
barely
partial
goes
cover
there.
result for that,
Yeah.
which is a 1 free
1
shield result.
And that's in addition to.
Right. It's just a flat
Yeah.
1.
So we are going to fire the.
Which is good. Randy's going to need it.
Yeah.
We'll fire the javelin. The rookie gunner will fire the javelin to your front. So that is 2 plus a blue die.
Oh, just straightforward.
2 damage towards my front.
Yep.
-1.
-1, so 1
1 to my front, you said?
to your front.
That is happening. Because this doesn't
Because
roll.
you're out of
anything.
control, so you don't get to make a defense roll.
Yeah, and that doesn't roll anything.
All right, and then the second shot.
You're using the rocket on day 1,
I don't think
hour
I
1.
don't think it's worth using the light rocket.
I don't think so either.
I think we're gonna go for the hand cannon. Like the green die has a slightly better result chance.
Shoot me in the front or the left?
The front.
Probably wise.
Try to keep going on the hole we've already started to open. It is 3 for the hand
Hey.
cannon.
3 minus 1 is 2.
2 for the
I don't
hand
get
cannon.
any rolls, so
I could have gone way worse for you, Randy.
yeah, I could have.
Not
Could've
much
gone-
worse. It could have only gone 1 worse.
That's true.
Like-
You have a you're a consistency on.
Could have
side.
gone far
the
better.
javelin essentially is a hand cannon that automatically hits 2 of its 3 dice.
All right,
Sure.
I can only shoot you on that left side.
That's true.
So let's go ahead and have my driver fire the railgun. So this is a yellow, 2 blue, 2 white, and because Max is on the squad, we're gonna add a yellow.
Oh, that's cool.
Whatever this is, we'll add 2 stars to it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, is that the railgun?
Yeah, it's 7. This is a 7 cost weapon.
There's a reason I'm going up to the front first. I want that gun gone.
All right, those 2 are no good. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. Do I have any rerolls? I don't.
That could have been way worse.
So 5
5 coming in.
-1 is 4.
-1 is 4 coming in. I'm going speed 3. And since I'm in control, I get to roll 3 dice
Yeah,
for
would've
defense.
Is there any rerolls for range on this one?
I believe there is.
I don't think there
The
is.
eyeball
No,
kinda-
we are within.
Yep, just
Oh,
barely.
just
but you're
barely.
within.
Yeah, we are in short range.
There it is. So no reroll for range. So 4.
So that is
8
3.
tokens.
Then I had to do an ace token.
So
And
2.
that's 2 coming in.
2 to the left side there.
There you
2 to the
go.
left.
Hoping
side.
for a little more.
Hey. Sometimes you take what you can get when you're out of control.
And now we'll use this other side here. From the left side, my gunner is going to fire this standard recoilless rifle with explosive rounds. That is 3 blue,
Were the explosive rounds really necessary?
Red.
Yes, they were. Of course, they were.
and then we add a yellow into this pile. Whatever this is,
Max is good.
whatever this is, plus 1 star.
3 costs for that much?
Any wrenches? That's a 5.
The weapon.
Oh, yeah,
itself.
the weapon's
But
a 3.
so the extra yellow is from him.
Jimmy's over here checking your math because you're the one that helps cost a lot of this stuff.
All right, those are
Double
garbage.
shields.
3, 4. So 4 damage minus 1 because of
The cover.
the cover. There are 3 damage coming at you.
3 damage coming at me. All right. I'm still going speed 3.
You blocked 1.
I blocked 1.
2
so
more.
2 more coming in.
Okay.
Boink boink.
I love how that gun did as much as the rail gun.
It's the rolls, man. With when I have weapons with a lot of dice,
Taking it for texting while dueling. Look,
I want rolls with it, like re-rolls with it.
it's definitely a voice system, right?
All right, we got
Sure.
to the end of that round. We start the next. We don't have
Clear,
a little
clear
placeholder.
tokens out.
Clear tokens.
In the world of Car Wars, we use a lot of speech to text, and it's a lot of
There's a lot of it.
Hey, WJ Roberts, how you doing?
Okay.
And gotta love the hand cannons. Sean and his hand cannon destroyed us at Nerdy Garage. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, the hand cannons are a good, solid backup, and they're there for a reason. So
Nobody's
the
on
game-
fire.
It was on fire. But the rest of the game doesn't stall if all your
Yeah.
weapons get shot off. They need to be sufficient enough to still be able to hang in and not
We need
rather
something.
walk away from the table.
You need something, but you can't be overpowerful. Early in the design and development stages, we found that we're just battling it out here, and we had smaller cars. And once you rip the weapons off, it's like, well, I only have one weapon left, and that's the car. So then it just became a crash up derby where odds were good you were going to kill yourself anyway. So the introduction of sidearms, like you have a hand cannon, really helped.
Yeah.
Like I always have something as long as I'm in the game. Is like it's not great, but it's something.
always makes you feel like you have a chance.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so we
Let's go
are
to
at top of the
slice.
next round.
Let's
Get
slide
our
those
new
dice to the
tokens.
side, guys.
4
These
Just to the top of the board there. It's fine.
and 1 is 5 control.
I have 4 control. All right. I'm gonna
you
go
left
first
the
here.
tire already.
Let's.
And your own
That's at
first, too.
9. We're gonna go. That's at 3. We're gonna go up to speed 5 for no reason at all.
What? No, you're on for Ram. That's
What?
for a super big reason.
That seems not like me. It's,
Yeah,
that's what's gonna
That
happen.
sounds a lot like me.
They put a
actually.
ram plate on the front. What do you think I'm gonna do?
He says the word they.
One.
He is
I
they.
No, I think Sam.
We didn't make this. Me and
I
Jimmy
want to
did-
say Sam is responsible for that ram plate, but I definitely was in the I don't have a problem with it stage. 1. I just need to clip you.
Oh, you're not going for full
2.
on Ram and push
I'm
it
gonna have
into a.
to. I
into
gotta
a-
go to green.
You gotta.
2.
5 yellow and a green, huh?
That's 5 yellow and a green. Nothing
2.
bad
Has ever happened.
has
to
ever, and
anyone,
that's 2 of
right?
my movement. Nothing bad this game has ever happened.
Right, right. Nothing about the last 10 minutes is
All stars, baby.
Good, another tire.
Almost.
Wee,
One
8
control.
and 1 control.
Let's get an
Okay.
ace.
Precious, precious ace token.
That you're definitely not gonna be able to use once you're out of control.
I won't. What are the odds? 3.
Doink.
Touchy.
Collision.
Okay, so just so everyone knows how collisions work, you both lose a control.
Both lose a control. First off, the movement point ends as soon as
Yep.
you come to
Okay, so
contact.
that's his full third movement.
That's the rest of my third movement is gone.
We both lose a control token.
I've lost my control token.
I've lost my controller. Now we figure out the damage.
You roll
You're
yellow
doing-
dice based on my speed. 5 yellow dice.
A lot. And wait, what's
Ah,
your
that's a
play
lot.
Okay,
do?
Jimmy.
Wow.
So that's 5. My ram plate says, when the front of your car touches a heavy obstacle, that obstacle takes 2 additional collision damage.
You're calling Jimmy
Your
a heavy
car
obstacle?
is a heavy obstacle.
Offensive.
So the answer, Jimmy, is 7.
7 damage.
I take
You
5.
take 5 first on your front.
1, 2, 3. This would have been funny.
So that would go internal, but
5.
structure happens
There
first.
is a structure. We're skipping a part here because
Because structure's always the first
Beep,
line
beep,
of
beep.
the card.
Boop.
Structure.
structure.
4, 5, so that's 2 of your 3 on your ram plate.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, it's not going to last long. 7.
7 on the left side of my car.
Yes. Do you
Yeah,
have
I feel
anything
like
to mitigate
that ram plate's kind of a one-hitter quitter, maybe a two-hitter quitter.
So I have 2 points of armor first. So boom, boom. That goes down to.
I'm supposed to have the
5.
safety cage, which would mitigate this, but
So to 5. 5 left. The other 5 go internal.
that does happen.
Whoa.
And this car was built without structure.
The ephemeral they.
So we intended, what we wanted was the weapons to kind of represent what was on the model.
Sure, no,
As
I
close
get
as
you.
we could. So a lot of this were like, well, it kind of looks like this, and we were shoehorned into a sort of.
And just so everyone knows, these come with the
Oh, yeah.
these come with the set, so you can
These
play
are
with
like
these
quick
as well.
start things. Yeah.
Yeah, we printed these to do what we're doing with them essentially.
Yeah, a couple.
What'd you get for 5?
Structure, no limit. I got no structure.
Nope.
Fire, start 1 fire.
1.
That's one. That
Yeah,
There's
could've
4
been
left.
Four
That could have
left.
been worse.
Tires limit 1.
okay.
So
2 left
3 left.
or 3 left.
3.
sorry.
Weapon limit 2.
You get to remove 1.
I do get to.
Oh, you get to roll to remove 1.
roll 1 yellow die. If I roll shield, I reduce the damage by 1.
That's kind of cool.
Didn't happen.
Not so.
But it doesn't work.
We're on 3. 2 go to weapon.
Yep.
We will send it to the rocket.
So that
Sure.
only 1 will go there because it can only
Yeah,
take
it only
1.
takes 1. So that means there's 2 remaining, which go to the power plant.
So 2 to the power plant.
Whew. What a ram.
So
That's
5
what it
speed
was
ram with a
for,
ram
right?
plate. It's
Yep,
it's
yep. No.
like that's max speed with the biggest thing you could put on the front of the car to enhance it.
Yep.
Like it's
And that
that's what
was
it's for.
number 3.
So you still have 2 more
3.
movement. Now we start the push.
Was there a maneuver with that, or was that straight?
That was straight.
That was straight.
You
So we
did
don't
the,
do.
you did the maneuver.
If there was a
before.
maneuver on that
Right.
one, we would do the maneuver
Yeah.
roll now.
No,
then
you
we
just
resume
put it
normal movement.
And there's a good reason you do the maneuver after you do the roll for damage. It is because if I had done the maneuver first, I might spin out and then we wouldn't really be contacting anymore. And we like to have the board state be like, this is what you're worried about right now.
Right, right.
But we arranged that before. So I got 2 movement left.
Mhm.
Reach out, touch. That is not what reach out and touch someone means.
How can I make
What
I
was the
think you
sale?
can-
Hunter WJ Roberts asks, "What was the sale coming up? Can you go over that again?" real quick?
168 hours of Car Wars. So that's going to start on Saturday and run the entire week. And you'll be able to get Car Wars, the 2-player starter sets for $40, essentially $39.95, I believe. And the miniature sets 1 through 4 will also be half off during that sale. So really good Car Wars deals.
Really
Plus
good
we'll have some other cool things like the Car Wars Carnage starter kit, which is like the 3D printable.
A little
thing.
starter kit of the
A little
35.
Yeah, it'll have just a few of the files, like a couple weapons. I think a car, maybe. I can't recall. I might just do
All right.
weapons. I'll have to look at it.
Not my best, but that's what we've got. Jimmy, you got choice.
I got choices. All right, so we are no longer in context, so that collision's over with.
Not my best driving. I had to give everything for it.
Yeah, you could have made one more turn.
I kind of needed to, but I've only got 2 of these little guys.
Yeah, who cares? What are you talking about?
It's not the best positioning.
No, you're in a rough spot. You don't have a weapon on the back, do you?
No.
Yeah.
It's a dead spot. Jimmy does not have that issue.
I don't.
But I have taken away some of Jimmy's choices. He's got to do something or slam into that item.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a no.
I feel like a slide's on the way.
It's just deciding which way to slide. Really.
Speed up, slow down, stay the same.
I think you know which way
I
to
don't
go.
really want to. I don't really want to be going less than 3 because I want defense dice. you know?
Three's a pretty solid speed for defense dice, and you're pretty.
But why do you
safe.
need defense dice if you don't have anyone shooting at you?
Well, it's also true.
Just saying.
But the question is, could I get entirely out of that firing arc and still be where I wanted to
I
be?
believe you can get out of it.
I'm pretty
but
sure you can.
I don't know that you can get everything you want out of
Right.
what's happening here.
I think you should get everything you want in life, Jimmy.
Because
you
I think I should too.
solution
Whether I
to it.
can is the issue.
Why don't you slide yourself more into
What if
the-
you went straight to the hard left 90-degree turn?
I'm pretty sure
and
that
then
would hit the
straight
barrier.
to a hard left. I know. I
You
opposed to it.
might be able to
I think we're gonna
slide
stay
that way
at 3.
twice.
I think I can slide that way 3 times.
Give it a shot.
I think that is going to
Think
be.
you can?
I think so.
You might do some touchy on that barrier.
We'll find out. All right, so it's going to be against the back edge there. Yep. So there is
Oh,
one.
you'll be fine.
He's gonna be way fine.
You'll be fine.
He's gonna blow you up, Randy.
Yeah.
But this is the
This is
comeback.
the
one.
oh, you did that to me. I'll do this.
Speed
to
3, difficulty 0,
You. Take an ace token too.
1
Lose-
control.
Lose a control.
How many control do you have left, Jimmy?
3.
It'd be really funny if you lose. all
It
the
happened to
control.
me. Well, it wouldn't
But
matter.
then it wouldn't matter. Yeah, the one
The
time he
only
does it,
good part would be if he does it bad enough and the vehicle
has to turn into
2,
slide like
if he fishtailed the wrong direction, it would be hilarious. Where he's aimed at the
there's a
wall.
control.
so.
An ace.
He's fine. He has to do something. Well, he doesn't. He could choose to use the barrier as a braking method. I wouldn't.
I could choose that. I'm not gonna choose that, but I could choose that. And
I think one more slide gets you there.
Give me
3.
3. Can I get 3 skids?
You only need 2 for me to go out of control.
Can I get
So
3?
he wants 3 to make you aim in a weird spot.
Just 1. Still in control even.
Didn't need the ace tokens. They just
You look to
occurred.
be exactly where you want to be.
He is.
I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, I am.
Where I can't shoot.
What? And I get both
the
arcs
dead
on
zone.
you.
And he
Yep.
gets 2 arcs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
moving twice. To put that 7.
And I don't think you're getting the cover, even though he's close to the wall.
No, there's no cover.
No, like
Yeah.
there's nothing.
I could play it all week. There's
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 nothing
nothing
there.
in between.
Oh, good. It's good.
All right, Randy, your shot first.
Beep boop boo.
All right.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
we'll take our high point weapon, which we put on the back of the car.
By choice, surely.
So while the art on the butcher does have a big cannon in the truck in the bed of this truck pointed backwards. So that's they follow the art. To have a solid state laser on the back. It's 2 damage, 1 red and 3 yellows.
It's an 8.
Ooh-wee.
Now,
Ooh-wee.
thankfully, I'm mitigating some of the bonus of the laser
Yeah,
because
we'll
I'm
get 2
close, so
fewer
it doesn't matter.
rerolls for range, so you're gonna get no rerolls for range on
Which
this.
I wasn't gonna anyway.
You might have gotten.
It doesn't matter. He has
1.
no.
Arguably, maybe. That argument's moot.
So 2 damage plus this roll.
Ooh-wee.
I've been forgetting to use my driver's ability.
What's your driver's ability?
I can take 1 die out of each of my maneuvers.
Yeah, you really want to do that.
Yeah, that's good, Jimmy.
It's good to do that.
Extremely
These are all my crew points win.
Ranger
So-
and Rockwolf are wonderful drivers. They are like once you're spending those points, you're like, oh,
2
gosh.
plus this. That is fire and 6 total.
So 6,
6 and fire to the rear of your car.
6, and fire. Well, I can't stop the fire.
Can't stop
Whatever
the
else
fire.
happens. So 6.
You didn't start this fire. I
I'm
did.
going speed 5, and I have control.
That
Isn't
is true.
that
5
nice?
yellow.
And
minute.
when attacked on this side, add a black to your defense roll. Okay,
If you insist.
block it all. No.
Yep,
3.
you have an ace token.
Yeah, there's no point in. We're not saving it for tomorrow. 4. So I take 2.
2.
You still push 2 at a fire throw on that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Second shot. We'll just use the javelin from. How much control do you have? Well, it's a second shot. Doesn't matter. We use a javelin,
Just gonna do a javelin here, huh? Alright.
which is 2 plus a blue die.
I want you to know I'm real scared of the hand.
Just 2.
I mean, javelin's just hand cannon
2.
plus.
I roll the same amount of dice.
5.
They're trying. Oh, you know what? It does matter that I'm slightly more than one of these away.
What's that?
Because
Because I get a range reroll.
No, you don't. Oh, you do on this one. That's right.
Because it's not the laser.
It's not the laser.
Hey, I blocked
Hey,
it.
blocked it all.
Wow.
So 2 damage for that whole thing.
Yep.
Maybe you should have just hit me as fast. Just crash into me. That's what I did. It worked great.
Into me.
It's such
All
a
right.
weird because that's where you put the money. That's all the money is sitting on the front. So now it's like out in the open.
Sure.
But
All right.
take it when you can get it. That's the end of
it, isn't it?
shooting.
Gonna take a quick look over in chat here. Howitzer Explosion guy says, "Oh, the starter sets won't be the STLs pre-printed. You're just selling smaller sets of the STLs." Yes, the Carnage starter set is a smaller set
It's like a
of the
stub
STL
set of it.
files.
It's like a sampler pack.
Yeah,
for
it's like a
people that
sample
wanna
pack of the
check it
STL files. If you weren't sure, if you wanted the whole thing, or you weren't sure your setup could handle it, you can get the smaller pack,
Test
test it out,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Dodger says, "Lose control. Need some exploding barrels on there." I'm happy to have not lost control on that.
Yeah, me too. That would have been.
Subsiding
That could be
away.
devastating.
That was the
devastation.
end. You could have lost control.
That's
and
like
been
the
fine.
scandal. Yeah.
You'd have been fine.
Yeah.
I have taken my control.
All right.
You need to take yours, and then we have to
one.
manage fire.
Manage
Oh,
fire
that's
because we're
true.
both on fire.
Which it matters.
A lot.
Randy, you've only got 2 control here. How are you going to put a fire?
I have
It's got
4 control.
That's what I meant. Like, you'll only have 2 after. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I can let it burn. That's always worked well.
It starts with me since I'm first player.
How much you got?
He's
I've got 5 control, so I'm going to spend
He's
2 of
rich
it
in control.
to put out that fire.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you can spend 2 control, put out the fire. It's out now. If he doesn't, then the fire burns and does a damage.
Right,
to
the
you.
fire would do 1 point of damage to the side that it's on if it's not put out right now.
Randy, you'll have more
Randy.
control next turn. Don't worry about it. Let
I
it burn for a
have
turn.
to let it burn for a turn.
So you get
Exactly.
1 point on the. He's still got armor.
So
plenty
I
of armor
take
right there.
1 point on the back here. I don't want to let it burn, but I kind of have.
And that armor's
Where
gonna be
I
there-
am pointing is an issue.
that armor's going to be there forever, and he's going to have this much control forever. So it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
What you got, Jimmy?
All right, so we are down to movement phase.
And what speed? Where are you going?
Well, I'm currently speed 3. Now I could stall and just try to point that large gun at him.
So I drive second. That's really tough.
Yeah.
It's possible. You can get it to the point where it's
You
really
can get
difficult
it to
for
where
me to
you
get
can-
out of it.
Yeah, you can get it to where it's taking a corner.
But I'm going speed 5.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
Well,
going to be going speed 5.
I doubt
much
I'll be
longer.
going speed 5. However, I am currently. That gets you out of a lot of arc.
Yeah, I think we're going to go up to 4.
Stall out, man. Aim that gun. Aim the big booty
Just
gun.
go 0.
Well, you know, I
arc.
so looking at my control situation again, I may revise my plan because the plan may involve the 90-degree turn. And
You get a 90-degree turn.
You just put a fire out.
What's- We
Yeah.
go a lot of games where there's no fires.
now we'll go for it. We're gonna go. For it.
Jimmy, no.
He's got to deal with that wall. I'll be fine.
Action
I'll
and
be
adventure.
fine.
That's what I'm
He'll
hearing from
be
Jimmy.
fine, folks.
1,
Action adventure.
2 to get past this barrier here.
Do the 90. Just do it. Jimmy, you know you're going to do it.
I'm gonna go 3.
Don't run away from this fight.
Look at this. Keep that laser on him, Jimmy. Don't worry about this wall. The wall's
Just do it. Do
That's
the 90.
3
Do
and a
the
D3.
90.
all right.
That's 3.
Speed 3.
4 yellow and a
And a
stoplight.
stoplight.
You going speed 3 or speed 4?
It's 4 yellow and a stoplight.
When we say stoplight, it's just
Red, yellow, green,
goes for a red, a yellow, and a green.
All right. 2 control and 1 tire.
Never punished.
I still have 1 control left. Doesn't bode well for the other turn I wanted to make.
Just crimp the wheel. Just
Just keep going around.
Just get it.
Just if
Just
we're
who
going, if we're
cares?
going, do it
If you're
anyway.
going, just get.
Oh, wait, you're doing a turn? You're really doing this?
What are you doing this? You're getting back in the act. All right.
What?
all right.
The way he played the rest of every other maneuver this turn was like super safe, and then I look over and he's suddenly doing like a 90.
I told you there was going to be some turning going on.
You're gonna turn into that barrier. You're gonna
Nah,
do the
he's
same thing next
fine.
turn.
Sure, you're right. I may turn into that barrier. We'll bump it up to a
Hunter.
D3 instead of a
Why?
D4.
Why?
Listen, I can't.
That
have
way,
Jimmy
when we
going,
fishtail around,
yeah,
we can finish
exactly.
the turn out that
Come
way.
on. Come on.
All right, so 4. and
He's
it's not
about to
winning yet.
lose everything.
Some of us have to play
There is the
3 and a tire.
3 and tire.
Woohoo!
So there's the
That's a
tire.
lot of time.
There's the 1.
So, yeah,
So
so
that's
just so everyone
2
knows,
left.
the way it works, there's 2 excess skids.
So first thing I do is I take 2 more tire damage, 1 for each skid.
Yep.
Eek.
Oh, losing control is bad. It's not the end of the game, but it sure
It's
doesn't help it.
Not, the tire damage.
Now,
is really
because I
what
was turned to the right, I put this on the left front, opposite corner front. And for each each skid that I couldn't pay for, I go over by 1.
one section. So he's going over
Section.
2 sections.
2 sections.
There you go. Now you're aiming
Look at that. It's fine.
So zoom past the barrier,
Do a power slide.
did a power slide to come back and see if Randy can avoid that wall that's in front of him.
Randy, how fast are you gonna go?
Well, I'm going to slow down.
What?
Oh, you know what I forgot to do for all those rules?
Yeah. Use the optional
Use
ability of your.
Use the thing that all 6 crew points went towards.
I love how Randy's like, use the optional ability.
It is optional.
The specifically optional.
If
you
it
can't go back and
said
fix
you
it.
can't
you
remember
must.
it.
Actually, it says before making a driving roll, choose and remove any 1 die.
Did you choose one?
I did not.
I
I
would
didn't follow the rules.
I would tell you to do it, but
It's hard to, yeah.
we're
Can't
gonna
really go back
retcon.
on that one.
Yeah.
I'll
You know
have
what,
to report
Jimmy? Do it next time.
Yep.
Do it twice next time.
it. Jimmy,
Do it next
Jimmy did real dangerous stuff that his ability was built for.
Was built for, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and just didn't.
So I went down to speed
Incredible.
4,
Those
and
crew
then
points, not been used this whole game.
so I went down to speed 4,
Okay.
and then I used my 1 cost driver ability
Sure.
to spend a control point to go down to speed 3, because I'm gonna need this tomorrow. Like I need this control stuff coming up.
You can also, for folks at home, you can break. Hard
Yeah.
break, which
This-
takes
this is-
tire damage.
This is hard braking, but I get to spend a control
He's
point.
essentially-
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually it costs tires. His
Yeah.
driver lets him use control instead.
Which is nice because if you use your tires, that's permanent control loss later on.
I need to spin this around. Dun, 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 dun.
You're fine.
One.
You're gonna die. But if you fishtail, at least you'll be going in a straight direction away from the wall.
Yeah, unless it's just enough to head straight towards it.
Then you're screwed. But
What, the other wall.
Whatever.
The other wall.
Speed 3, a stoplight, and a white.
and the white die is like the real painful die.
Better
essentially.
take that ace token.
Yeah, I feel that's going to be very useful in a second. Do you have the ability to remove one? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Jimmy's
Your chat is where I would say I don't want to use this white die.
Yeah, that'd be useful.
But I'm just
It'd
gonna
be
go
crazy
ahead.
if one of us had that ability, but
I
I'll
know.
take it. even
It's pretty
better.
good. You
That's
got to
really
spend
good.
like 5 crew points for it.
You
though.
got to spend 6 crew points for that kind of ability. All of them.
That is 5.
Oh my god!
Way outside of statistical probability, but
I'll take it.
You should have paid for a crew that lets you remove.
I know, I
those
should've.
dice.
I would have only gotten rid of 1 though.
Yeah, I know.
That's a 3 control token, and then I have 2 that I don't have.
Right.
That's 2 tire damage. I'm down to 6.
Good
My
thing you got
max
the ace
speed
token
is
now.
now 4. I did. I got that ace token out of it. I'm taking a turn to the left, so we go
Right
out to the
front?
right side, front, and then we're just gonna spin the back end.
That's perfect.
Yellow.
Other than the
That-
whole
that
being
wasn't
out
the-
of control.
That
thing.
wasn't his third move point.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
That was 1.
That was 1.
But I just go straight twice. But he's not
Yeah, I
gonna
go straight, and I can't do
Can't do
slight
slight.
turns.
Can't do anything.
There was some better stuff I wanted to get in there, but
Well.
1. I could have been more conservative about this, but
But we're crazy right here.
I'm nuts.
You got a ram plate. You got to use it.
That's how I read. All right, Jimmy.
All right. Shoot
Gosh,
first.
I gotta get close to even see something here.
You are just
are-
my front.
You're only in my front.
Okay, so it's front to front battle.
I feel like
Uh,
our ram plate's about to lose it.
We will take our first crew shot with anti-tank gun number 1,
Don't lean on that.
which is 2 + 2 yellow. My front to your front.
That's true.
We are looking at no cover bonuses
No.
and
One.
1 range increment.
Not that we get a range.
Not that we get rolls. Not that we get a roll.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I think something bad's about to happen to me. There's 2.
All right, that's 4.
That's 4.
Yep, 2 plus the dice. So 4 to your front.
That's 0. So 1. Because I don't get to roll anything. And then we're into cards. I probably am gonna die right here because I won't get to shoot back. because these don't have to come up too great for it to be.
Right, structure, nope. Fire.
There's 3 left, so the front turns on fire, which is really what I needed right now.
Tires limit 1.
So that's 2 of them down. What's left?
Weapon limit 2.
You have 2 left,
1. There's 1 damage left.
but it's limit 2.
It's limit 2.
Okay, so there's 1 in a railgun.
Second shot.
Yeah.
Other
Other
anti-tank gun.
other big one. So I needed this railgun. I should have waited until I was shooting first to point it at you, and not been out of control. But
Yeah.
I'm trying for action and adventure here.
That is 3 coming in.
3 coming in, huh? Draw the card. There is a card that saves me.
Structure. Accessory.
yes.
Accessory. On the front.
Nothing.
Tires limit 2.
Tires limit 2. 5 goes down to 3.
Power plant is the last one.
1 point into it, so 9.
All right.
It did save me.
It did. It did not take the gun out, which I was hoping for.
Should have.
Yep.
Would have been bad.
Would have been.
I can only
well,
shoot
would
at
have
you
been
at
bad
the
for
front.
you.
Yes, that's who was speaking. So we need a yellow.
Doji Harvest says, "Dare the torpedoes, full speed ahead."
2 blue.
We did kind of. We have our turn as
Two
kind of like
white.
a jousting match. Like we did a pass, fired at each
And
other
a
on the
yellow.
backside, came around, do another pass.
So all of this plus 2 damage going at the front of your car.
Whew. Luckily, the front hasn't been touched yet. That's about to change.
That is nothing.
Oh crap!
Could have been better, but it could have been far worse. So 2,
Brandon, do you have a
4,
beep
5, 6,
button on the thing?
8. 8
I'd
damage.
like to use the beep button, Brandon, to censor something here.
8 damage.
8 damage.
You are out of control.
Yes, so that's all going to the front of my car. I have 6 armor, so that goes to 0. So we have
2.
2 remaining for internal.
Draw a card.
Structure, nope. Accessory, nope. Accessory, nope. Tires limit 2, so it goes to the tires.
We're going to be monstrous tanks driving slowly at each other.
4 takes my tires down to 2.
What a deal. I don't get another shot because that's not how that one works.
Got it.
So
Clear tokens.
clear tokens.
All those control tokens we didn't have.
Yeah, and then I got all these control tokens back, which is
Wait,
exactly.
there's a new step before that. Check max speed.
There is a check max speed step, but I'm already there.
I go from 4 to 2
I
immediately.
got 3 control tokens here. I'm gonna put out
Then-
one of these fires.
Then we get the control, which is now only 3 tokens.
I got 3. I'm putting out a fire.
So you're starting with 1?
I've only got 1 fire going, and I have 1 control token.
Oh, okay. So you can only put out 1 of your 2 fires. Got
Yes.
it. Got it.
They keep starting.
They do be doing that. I don't have any fires, so
I love that comment. They do be doing that.
did happen.
so I just have 3 control to start with. It is your go.
Put that on the Carver's
I
box.
think I have to go down
Fires,
to 2.
they do be doing that.
I gotta go down to
Sorry.
2 to try to get this to where I need it. Give me this guy. Let's try to put Jimmy in a bad place. 1.
I really want to put that on something. Fires be
Be a
starting.
new shirt.
They do be doing that.
I have 1 control.
You have 1 control.
That's all you need.
1.
Yeah, that's all you need.
One
At the end of your
control-
turn. That's all you need at the end of your turn.
One control means you're in control.
2.
true.
Jimmy has 2.
I have 3.
You have 3 control? But you're going speed 2.
What
wants
speed
me
did
to.
you? You went to 5, right? Right, Randy?
I couldn't. I can't anymore.
I was hoping you were going.
All
for
right, we're gonna.
finish off
Gosh,
the job.
is this murder Jimmy? Does this just go out of control to murder Jimmy? I think it's go out of control to murder Jimmy.
I mean, he is the guy you're trying to murder, and theoretically, control doesn't matter if he's murdered.
No.
So,
We sit there.
oh,
We're okay with it.
you coward!
I got a fire already. I'm still like a pile of.
Oh, I thought you
wreckage.
put the. For some reason, I thought you
You
put,
put
the
out
fire.
1 of the
Put out one
fires.
I
fire.
did.
That's
You
right.
did not
There
have
were
control to
2.
put out
Yeah,
2
yeah, yeah.
fires. Did you take the
Put out-
damage for that
It's.
fire?
I just
Eight
noticed that it
fires.
wasn't the fire that was. It's the longer running. fire.
Inevitably,
Right?
when I get into a situation where
What's on
I'm
the
like,
back of the car? Who needs that?
when I get into a situation where I'm like, finally, I have to let that fire burn for 1 turn. Everything goes bad, and another fire starts, and I lose all the control I was gonna get. Like, it's almost always.
That's why we always say
Put that
put the
fire
fire out. Except when it's hilarious and we tell people not to put the fire
Whenever I do put the fire out, everything after that is like, oh, it's no problem. And then when I don't, it's like, oh,
Everything's a problem.
it's just
mounting problems.
it's just gasoline infused chaos. Great.
The
All right.
entire back of his car has just been on fire for 2 turns. You're like,
So
that's
I'm
back
at speed
there. I'm
2.
up here.
That's a back there problem.
I'm at max speed 2.
Oh no, you're already.
I
already at
don't
max.
think
Yeah.
you're gonna make it out of my side arc.
Shocking.
So,
no.
no. I'm seeing if I can make it
Actually,
out of your
you could.
front arc.
You're probably gonna make it out of my front arc.
Are you trying to make it out of the front arc, or are you trying to make it out of the side arc?
So that's the double-edged sword here, right? If he's in the front arc, that's where I'm weakest. However,
He shoots first.
I
and he
shoot
still
first.
has
It is
the
also
massive
where
gun.
I'm strongest. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
glass
yeah, 'cause
cannon on the front.
you've got the big gun. On
He's
Yeah.
got the big gun. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You kind of don't want to be there.
If it was an alternate turn scenario, if I was leading this turn,
Yeah.
I'd consider
You'd
it.
be
You
like-
try to blow the gun.
Oh
off,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
where you'd want to be.
but not so much.
Not today, my good man.
But or if I still had any structure on the front of my car,
Now you could do a hard right turn and try to aim your butt gun
good.
at his.
I could do that. But I do only have 3 control, and I'd like to be in control at the end of the
Last time you had 3 control, I saw you do some 90-degree turns.
Hey,
And that's why I go
Jimmy,
out the
you
front of my
have
car
a
left.
driver who can help
Oh,
you.
yeah.
In
I
this
do have a driver.
situation.
Let's see if I remember it in 30 seconds. All right.
I can't play your table for you. I
Sure.
can play your table
Ni-
for you. Just gets really
90
boring.
90's bad though.
What?
Is it?
It's really not a 90 though, because
Yeah.
you're
Listen to him. I want
It's
to
a white skull,
I want to hear
right?
this explanation. Okay, then.
Sure.
so you're really not paying for a 90.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're really paying for like an 80.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
like an 80. You're missing that other 10. Which you know what? If you go down one, then you're really not paying for an 80. You're only
Yeah,
paying
and then
for
you're out of
60.
control. Who
Right.
cares, Jimmy?
Right.
You've got a big gun aimed at him.
I will say,
Like if I had anything left on the front of my car, I could just veer over and
Oh,
head
yeah.
on, hit him in the head on, and get rid of that gun.
I
first.
thought about it. That's
But
making you do the work to get there. Is
Yeah.
all I can really do.
Jimmy, you've come up with lots of good plans there. I want to see one of them.
One of them in the next few seconds.
Let's see what sick
the wrong
sick
side
and
of the door?
twisted plan the mind of Jimmy has come up with.
He just swerves over and hits me in the front. with
Yeah,
his car.
it's like,
Like it could kind of
he
work.
picks up the car and throws it at you, the person.
right.
So, chat, what I would have done there, let's see.
He's doing
this.
something.
This
He's
shenanigans.
doing something. He's up to something.
No.
We
You can.
Yeah, he can.
can I land it on the. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Okay. Well, if that doesn't matter.
Going all the way. You're not hitting him in the front there, are you? Because you want to hit him on the front, right? No, wait, no, you don't want to hit him on the front.
I can't hit him on the front without using my front, right?
Got you.
So
Okay.
there's one.
I want to see the Jimmy
So
plan
this
here.
is 2 plus a green, which we're gonna take out because we can.
Hey!
Take an ace token.
He
Well,
did it.
way to use your 6-point guy.
And we still was new control.
Beauty. Jimmy, the choice you make next.
Yeah.
I know your choice.
Oh my god! That's 6 points we've ever spent.
Right. Right.
Ramming speed, sir.
You didn't even get it like where you would pass, and you could be like, if I'm in good shape, I'll slight turn in.
Yeah, you committed.
You
so hard
committed
to this.
last turn.
You need this. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, dude.
Oh yeah, it's just beautiful.
You're hitting a wall there,
Jimmy
but
decides.
No,
Nah,
I'm not hitting the wall.
okay.
Maybe I can't see, but maybe.
I don't think I'm hitting the wall.
Randy, help him out with holding one of those things down here. You got.
You pin the wall for me. Up to there.
Get that tight up on that corner, Jimmy. You're fine.
Is he
Look at
fine?
that. He appears to be fine.
Okay, so you get to roll 2 and then take one out.
He's fine for
So
right
take
now.
one out of the roll.
So take an ace token.
Yep.
But you only have one control, right?
Yep.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Jimmy's out of control.
Jimmy, 6 points. It's 6
Just,
So
just not.
chat, I probably in Jimmy's shoes would have said, "Damn the torpedoes," and slammed the front of my car
And
into
then-
into me,
And then fired both
because
barrels
the
down it.
odds are really good that you're gonna take out this railgun. They're not perfect. I think they're 60%.
But he did get out of the range of the railgun.
He's not in the railgun range. However, It's not good. Things didn't get awesome.
If I had stayed in the front and taken the railgun out, if I stayed only in the front, he wouldn't have had anything to shoot me with.
I'm shocked that
But-
Randy's the one that's in control right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so
Bye.
we're gonna have.
whoops.
He'll be fine. You'll live. Ghost is gonna
It was a
fire
sound idea. The dice did not favor me.
the explosive round. So Ghost is gonna use it. He'll get 3 blues and a red, and he adds damage on top.
Don't you have a yellow?
And because Max is with, we're gonna add a yellow to the pile.
Now, which firing arc are you shooting at?
So what's on your front?
Pair of anti-tank guns.
What's on the left side?
Left side is a javelin. Oh, I lost light rocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong side of my car.
There's more dollar
Oh,
value on the front.
I was counting on that light rocket to be the last control point.
There's more.
Good job, Jimmy.
There's
That
more
was
dollar
really
value
fun.
on the front, so we're gonna kind of go through the front and see if we can get a lucky hit. Because if I can rip off one of those, I'm in better shape.
Randy, you better watch out. Jimmy's a master strategist over here, and his plan's coming together right now.
Is it
Fruition.
It's coming through. Now the fruit, it's
together,
inedible.
together or apart at the seams?
It's getting
So
peeled.
this is 4 damage, Jimmy. There is no cover. You've got no rolls.
Right. So
4 damage going at the front.
Give me a card.
If this card says weapon limit 2, it's good shape. See it? Nope. Let's see. Opposite armor.
Structure. Fire.
Oh my god.
3 left.
3 left. Tires. Limit 1.
Oh my god.
2
What do you
left.
got left for tires?
Weapon limit 2.
One of your weapons is
One of
gone.
the weapons is
Oh,
gone.
thank goodness.
That's it, right?
If I can, yeah, that's all the damage, but it took away what he could throw
Oh,
at me.
absolutely.
So I don't have another weapon on that side, so we're going to use a hand cannon, which is the same except we don't have the red.
Hey, you can't start another fire.
Can't start it. Well, I can.
Yeah. The damage.
Well, no,
cards,
I
the
can't.
damage cards can always start fire.
Oh, except there's a fire on that side already.
what I'm saying.
That's true, yeah. That's fair.
Jimmy, same spot. 3.
Draw me a card.
How much? You have 1 tire left?
Yeah.
Jimmy is.
Jimmy, I'm really glad you have the thing that makes your maneuvers easier so you can keep your tire.
Structure.
I mean, whoops.
Fire already there.
Oh, no, it's the same card.
Tires limit 1.
So, 2
more.
left.
Weapon limit 2.
Got it.
Oh no. Hey, but you got your side weapons.
Yes. Well, what weapon?
Jimmy, I think I mentioned before you should aim your butt gun at someone. And
Well, the idea was hit him here, pass him,
Then hit him.
then him with that when I'm firing first.
I feel like you need to keep your plans to fewer
Oh.
steps right now, considering how many steps they usually
There's
get.
there's still guns on me. However, it is not those 2 big 4 costs. It is a 2 cost and a hand cannon, which
Yeah.
is like a 1
Which
point.
is like a hand cannon.
Yeah, I think it's less than a 1 point. It's a 0.9 or 0.75 or something.
All right. Well, we'll use the javelin, which is 2 hits plus this from my left to your left.
Left. 2. I am going speed 2. That's 2 yellows. And you're hitting me on that side. I get 2 blues. I need another blue.
What?
And a black.
What? What are
no,
you made of? Titanium?
When Randy's in control.
Those are 4 cost structure cards.
Yeah, his car has structure on it. I keep getting the ones that don't have any structure on them.
He's going at the
I
front and
gave
the
it-
back, which
I
didn't
gave
have
it to you
much.
because I trusted you with this duty, and you failed me.
Did you not watch when I fought Philip with the car with no structure?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't do any. I don't have any rerolls, so I take 1 of that damage away. How many were in?
2.
So I take 1.
All right, and then the hand cannon.
Coming at you.
1.
So I'm going speed 2.
Yep.
I add in 2 blues and a black. Looking for 1.
It's real good. Jimmy, you should
Found
pick
it.
parts of structure next time.
Found it. Well, those aren't guns too. Is part of what's going on. Okay, defense is
I mean,
just fine.
These aren't guns anymore.
Yeah,
either.
those are. Yeah. That's 8 points that left the table. That's the same as like yes.
I mean, you took the safety cage off for you. What else do you want?
You did it. Normally you can't do that.
Priority, right?
Jimmy,
Yep.
James.
reduce speed.
Reduce speed. Yeah, my max speed is 1 now.
So let's get that speed where it should be. Lose all tokens.
No.
Let's get that speed where it should
Hey,
be.
you know what?
What's
You
that?
put a fire out?
You gonna put a fire out there, Jimmy?
I'm not. Because I have 2 control. It would take 2 to put the fire out.
You think things are gonna get better next turn?
I want to be able to maneuver.
I'm putting
What
out
are
a
you
fire.
talking about?
I'm putting out a fire. Let's just get rid of that.
Hand me a. I'll hand me a damage card here.
I
Oh, yeah, you're in the
I think
guts.
this might be the turn to not maneuver though, because you're going first, and if you maneuver, you can just get out of it. If you just go
Why do you
straight.
keep doing this, Hunter? Let Jimmy this.
Oh, it's Jimmy. Oh wow, let Jimmy. Okay, I'll let
I
Jimmy
actually
do it.
agree with him. It's probably the turn.
Structure, no. Weapon, no. Accessory, no. Gunner. See, I got points to spend
Ow,
there.
ow, ow, ow,
His
ow,
arm
ow.
is flailing outside the window on fire. It's only 1 damage. Ah!
Hey,
Well, he's trying to put it out to the driver. The driver's like,
Oh,
no, you
yeah.
put it out. I'm driving.
hey, Aneptimus Maximus, should I let this roll? You are on fire, sir.
I hope 3 Ravens is watching so they can turn this into a book.
Oh, wait, no, he's.
That's
yeah.
what I thought. Yeah, just hey, if you guys need a new plot, we've got it.
I don't see a beer fridge. No, they didn't put a beer fridge in this car.
No, I don't think
he's
any of the
driving
brothers
like
have.
he has a beer fridge in the car. What's that ability? I don't know.
All right,
forgot.
homie, you're driving first.
Right. My 1.
Here, let's see what maneuver he does with all that control that he's got built in now. Here it
I
comes.
just want
Oh,
a maneuver
great.
to put the gun I have left pointed at him.
But he can get out of it.
Can he?
Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Like-
But so now you get to roll.
Hang on. I'm not. So I want to line this up to where he goes that way. Right. He's got a pretty wide arc to get out of that rear
Yeah.
firing arc.
And he doesn't have
That's
a
a
lot of
D1.
speeds.
So I'm going 1
Nope.
with a green. I'm going to take the green out. Still roll maximum control loss.
Incredible.
All
Incredible.
right, Jimmy. What's on your left side there?
The javelin.
You're going to love this, Jimmy. I'm going to go down 1 speed, and then I'm going to spend a control to go down 1 more speed.
Break.
Now I'm going to go reverse because this is
I knew it.
0 or reverse 1.
Yeah.
And we're just going to drive backwards because I don't want to be in the rear arc.
I knew it.
You don't see backwards driving too often.
Yeah, because it's usually pretty bad.
Beep, beep.
Broadsides
like
and boarding
to-
parties over here.
I really like to spin this. Oh, I could. I have 1 control. I would go out of control. Let's not play that game.
The game you
Oh, wait.
literally
It
been playing
doesn't
all
matter.
game.
It doesn't matter. Jimmy, I would say that that's on your left side. So, I only
It's
have
all left side, correct.
1 yellow die.
Mhm.
So if I have 1 less yellow die,
Who cares?
who cares? Now, granted, I've exposed the front of my vehicle. Jimmy, are you shooting first?
I would be once you finish your maneuvering.
I'm not gonna. I can't point that at him on this turn, or I'll die. So, my genius is don't be dumb. That wasn't it yet.
Okay.
So I just beep, beep beep. What's that sound? There
My
I
plan
am.
is foolproof.
I know I can hear you over the fire and my rims scraping on the pavement.
That's my bones burning. It could also be my teeth burning. That's my movement. I just went backwards too.
Okay.
Your
My fire rate.
fire.
Backwards 1.
All right.
Yes.
Backwards 1. So you.
I slowed
I'm
down by 2.
Still
Just
could be
in your.
lefts.
Yeah, we're just in left arcs.
Mhm.
All right.
By the way, you get no range rerolls. I get no range rerolls.
Yep.
We're right there.
We're on each other.
Yeah, you're danger close.
I'll
here.
throw
There's
my
no-
sidearm into your car. That's where
Click, click, click. Just hit him with it.
yeah, just get him in the eye. He's right there. Ah! My neck!
Just punch him. All right. So the hand cannon. 1.
I am going speed 1. It's on the left side of my car that
Yep.
adds 2 blue and a black.
Yep.
We blocked it.
All right. Then the javelin, which is 2 plus a blue die. 2.
Same thing.
That's a lot of dice.
Blocked it.
Jimmy,
Okay.
gotta get that big gun on him, man.
Yeah, I would love to.
He tried. He did a good play, and it just I didn't let it work.
Next turn, you got this. If you'd put the fire out, you would have got this.
Okay, my driver is going to fire the standard recoilless rifle with explosive rounds from the left side of my
Doesn't
car
sound
and the left
standard if it
side of
has-
yours. It's got 3 blue dice, a red die, an extra damage, and because Max is with me, it adds a yellow. Wrenches equal explosion.
Yeah, my car on the 2 biggest firing arcs has effectively a hand cannon and a hand cannon.
This is sadly not as good as it could have been. 3.
Right. I'm in control, so I roll
You are.
1.
Here it comes.
You got an ace.
Hey Jimmy, why can you only roll shields when it's time for rolling damage like skits?
3 coming in.
3 damage coming into the left side of your car.
Every time you roll a maneuver, it shields all the way. Anytime
Yep.
you roll for defense, nope.
Structure, nope. Fire, nope. Well, wait, I can take fire on the left side.
So this is when compounding fire is bad.
So
2
2
left.
left. Tires, nope. Weapon limit 2. All right, so now I only have hand cannon, not hand cannon
You
plus.
should put 2 on there just so we know it's. And nothing got in, man.
Nothing got to the power plant.
Nothing got in all the way.
Look,
something's got
They're
in
not
internally.
more like your last hit points are still there. That was my
That's
first
one way of
shot.
putting it.
You still like you can
Stick and
you don't die when your weapons fall off. You die when your driver
Your
gunner
arms
go
fall off.
and you're like you've got other problems.
When your head falls
Uh,
off.
Right.
Max is gonna fire the hand cannon, and he's gonna add his yellow die to the pile. Same hole. Basically, he has no choice but to fire it there. 3.
His hand cannon shoot well. What about your hand cannon?
No.
You get you are in control.
2.
2.
Your defense is coming around, Jimmy. It's perfect.
How is
timing.
it?
Structure, opposite armor.
You did it.
Yep.
It's a great card.
That's the best defense card in almost all situations. It's the best defense card, or best internal damage card. Pull.
Yeah, if it hadn't been though, ooh, there's a fire in there too, and some crew issues.
Yep.
All right, that is both of my shots. Now it's both of yours. No, you fired.
you already
first.
shot.
I'll go again.
Nope.
Not a hand
I
cannon.
don't think it's gonna matter, Jimmy.
Okay. Check speed. It's no longer relevant for you.
Right.
I'm good.
Speed
I
is
take
no
2
longer
control.
relevant.
It's, I got 0 tires.
Randy, you're
All
first.
right, Jimmy. Are you gonna put out a fire?
Well, 1 die is not doing me any good on defense anyway. So
Yeah,
I
you-
might as well put a fire out
you-
with it.
No. You need the maneuver. Now you need the maneuver, right? Because where he's gonna go, you need to aim that butt cannon.
You're right.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just.
No, you're right. I do need to try.
You missed your
aim
chance
something.
to put it out last time.
Yeah.
You're burning for the rest of this game until
All right.
Randy's either dead or you're dead.
So I take 1 on the front. Is gonna come structure, weapon, accessory, gunner,
the gunner just
Yeah,
continues to burn.
He's in.
He's in.
and then 1 on the left.
Do you have any armor left? No, you don't.
This would be hilarious. The gunner just takes it again for no reason.
Structure, fire, tires, weapon, power plant.
Ooh, I was about to say.
That could have been way worse. Like your gunner just dying is very bad.
Yeah. I only get 1 hand cannon shot instead of 2 hand cannon shots.
No, you're gonna get a butt cannon, and that's important.
All right.
All right. I have to go first, and Jimmy has 1 movement.
One extremely important movement.
He does.
Exceptionally important.
Vital to the cause movement. Oh man. He's so this vehicle actually has something defending the laser on the back.
Mhm.
Can't wait to see Irene beat us all down. She's ruthless. Oh, she's coming this summer. We'll have it out for sure. We'll definitely get her in here for a couple of matches.
Oh, for sure.
I think I'm in trouble one way or the other.
I don't think you're more in trouble than I am.
I think Jimmy's the most in trouble we've ever seen.
No.
That's fair.
Still the most in trouble is when we were doing the big map, the double drum,
Mm-hmm.
and I had possum, and so I could and the run flat tires.
Oh, that's right.
So I literally didn't have
All right, Jimmy.
enough control to put out fires?
Yeah.
We're
you're
taking an
going-
ace token for a maneuver here.
I mean, it's getting close to that.
I don't like what I have to do here because it kind of
That sounds really ominous.
it's not
You're
great.
still going backwards?
We're gonna go backwards
Okay.
by 1, but we want to make it as tough as possible for you to get out of that arc.
So you're gonna maneuver it.
No, keep it in the D2. This is a difficulty 2
All right.
at technically speed 1.
Yep.
A yellow with a yellow and a green. Stop it. Talk about this. We lose 2.
Man, you have so much control though.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Compared-
fires.
Compared to Jimmy, Jimmy's like
Woo.
got a gunner that has 2 arms on fire, and he's like,
All right, Jimmy. That was my move.
All right. Have I changed
here
speed?
it
No,
is.
I'm not changing
Here
speed.
it is, Jimmy. This is the turn.
Yep.
The butt cannon cometh.
We just need to get that arc out there.
I think you might need another notch there.
Question is, if I do this, can I get him? He has to shoot me in the rear. And I think the answer is yes.
Yep.
Am I out of his? Is he out of my side arc there?
All right, I think it's gonna be close, man.
I have to go further.
You just gotta go.
You know what?
Just do a 90, man.
I'm gonna go further anyway, so I can stop here.
Oh, that's actually fair. Well, you do get to remove one of those dice.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the.
Jimmy, you
Yo,
get to
this
use
is
your
perfect.
ability.
This is
So,
amazing.
One,
This is gonna be the one time he doesn't
Plus-
roll any skids and he wants to go
Right.
further. This is gonna be so
green,
good.
yellow, and red.
He's still got
Take the red out.
back on it.
Yeah, but he wants to go farther.
Nope.
Damn it.
Solid. You
I
got
knew
your
it.
ace token for it.
Jimmy wanted to skid out and all this stuff. He's like,
I was pretty sure I was like based on the die rolls so far, I was counting on going a little further. So the question is, did I go far enough? The answer is no. So still has access to my left side. Does mean I'll get a second shot on him. But
It's a slog to go through after that laser. Because there's how many points in between me and it?
my back armor of 6 plus my ceramic plate of 6.
So I'd have to do 13 to even have a chance.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting 13 in.
That's why I wanted to get that side arc out of there. But
So we're
I was
gonna
worried
have
about
to-
going too far into. I was assuming I was going to get some, and I didn't want to point myself with that wall for next turn.
yeah, no.
So we're gonna have to go through the left arc. I'd really love to hammer at that stupid stuff on the back, but it's not a thing.
Oh darn, he has to shoot his railgun at your
a
stop.
really weird build. Like
Two blue,
6 points of structure,
2 white.
and the 8-point weapon
Yellow.
on the back.
You're supposed to
Shut
run
up.
away. You're supposed to be running away from me, and then I can't catch him. Zap, zap, zap. But you chose. Hey, what if I put my face on his gun? And it's not. It's not.
And he has
So,
some auto damage here.
I've
too.
got 2 white, 2 blue, a yellow plus a yellow, and then 2 auto damage. We're gonna have Ghost do this from the front of my car to the left side of your car.
All right.
No range rerolls, I believe.
No, there's none.
Nope, we're too close.
Come on, Hot. Just kill him. Now. 7.
No, that's not going to do it. Well, fortunately, you got
I
the
got my
one yellow.
defense die.
Use that ace.
Yep.
Well, you got 2
7.
that time.
Okay.
You could add the 2 to his, make it 9.
7 damage to the left side of my car.
I think you're going to survive this, Jimmy. I feel good.
As long as not all of it goes straight to the power plant, I will survive.
Start
the
reading
job.
down
Opposite
now. It's
armor
going to
would
go
be
straight
great
to the
for
power
it.
plant.
Structure, no. Accessory, no. Accessory, no.
Oh, no.
Tires, no. power plant.
Is that all of it?
That's all of it. All of it goes to the power plant.
Did
He
you
said
live?
as long as all of
No,
it doesn't
there-
go to the
oh,
power
God.
plant.
There are seven.
Yay!
There are 7 points on the power plant. Absolutely nothing on that list except for my car.
He's like, as long as it doesn't,
As long as I don't draw this card.
So there was another option.
This card,
No,
structure,
no, no.
accessory, weapon, driver. Yeah, that
Oh,
worked.
When you were driving first and I was here,
Yeah.
you probably should have you were driving second and I was driving first.
Turn like pull the
To
90
hit me in
away.
the front. Hit me in the front with your car because before I can shoot, then you are taking the chance of removing my front weapon from the game.
It was the chance, and if
Oh,
it
yeah.
didn't work, I'd be hosed because there was a
Right.
clear hole all the way through the car at that point.
Jimmy, there was multiple periods. You have 2 fires going, and you
Yep.
only get enough control to put out one a
Yep.
turn. What's
Wow.
beautiful is when you're in that situation, you have the driver or accessory, I can't remember which, where you can have whatever speed you want, regardless of what your board says your max speed is. So you're like getting no control, and you're like, I'm just.
Jimmy's like testing odds over here, trying to figure out.
Let's see, if I got to make that shot, what would it have been? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I drew any other card, I could make
Okay.
a shot. That'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 7 to your front.
7 to my front,
But,
even under worst case conditions, I still live.
Well, that was a great
Um,
game, guys. Jimmy, you're gonna be enshrined in our great
That'd be
Decisions
bad.
Hall of Fame.
That'd be bad.
So what are our personal favorite weapons?
Ooh, good question.
That'd be. You had 2 cards that were garbage.
Well, mine's not a weapon. Everyone
Jimmy,
knows my
there-
favorite's
you had a
slime.
50-50 of drawing a card that wasn't going to help you.
Oh, okay.
So half the deck.
Half the deck was
said-
bad.
Yeah, because a lot of these in the orange deck, a lot of them are putting weapons on the front.
I
'cause it's
should
assumed you're gonna
have just
more.
made sure before skids were taken into account. But in my defense, my role said I should have counted at least a skid.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I should have made sure that only that back arc was pointing towards you.
So,
So
Jimmy,
that it
Jimmy,
all had to go there.
what's your favorite?
What's your favorite
weapon?
type of build?
My favorite weapon.
Oh, your
specifically.
favorite weapon.
That's tricky. I like slug weapons overall.
They are on their own. They shrink that bell curve down to nothing. It's just a spike.
Well,
And-
that's the ones that have the built-in damage.
Right.
There are other.
Well,
ones that
every
do-
slug weapon has built-in damage. That is the nature of slug
Oh.
weapons. Can you find me a slug weapon?
If I had the binder in front of me.
Jimmy, I'll tell you right now. No, you cannot.
Okay.
There is not a single slug weapon that doesn't have at least
At least
one
Okay. Some only have
guaranteed
one.
damage. There's something happening on your worst roll, and there are some slug weapons that take it to the extreme.
Yeah, some are very heavy. I like the ones that are less heavy on it because I still like to have some spike.
They're easier to build around because you just like boop done. The ones that are all dice, you can really get some mileage out of.
You can go real big on them.
What's
I
your
did
favorite,
like
Randy?
Nope.
Still-
Can't talk about those. Never mind.
Yeah, there's a couple of changes coming up, or a couple of things we've talked about.
I like some of the things I've seen in playtest.
There's a couple of things we're talking about that I'm like, man, I want like some of these weapons. My favorite weapons. I like the turrets. I don't always take them, but the functionality of that point, that value of this is a weapon on every side of the car, even if I'm not using it to fire at someone. If I'm like, okay, when weapon damage comes in, you can't just rip both of these off the front. There's something else
That could go through.
that's being, so I'm using it for its secondary ability, which is you're going to just stand in the way. With a turreted flamethrower is great. I don't know which side you're going to be close to me on, but when you're close, I can get at you.
Yeah.
And it allows me not to put the one weapon on the back of my car, which is what I do a lot.
Right, because you don't know if anyone's going to be back
Is
there.
someone going to be back there? I don't want someone just hiding in my blind spot. It's like this car has a blind spot issue. I hate that. Even a machine gun where I go, I've got something, because this 5 points right here gives me nothing
Extra.
on that turn.
Yep.
If I can get a machine gun back there, I can get something, or a flamethrower and go, you have to be further than this away.
Now, if we go into sidearms, I like the thermal grenades.
There's some stuff. Paint's a lot of fun.
I've had mixed success. I have generally good success with thermal grenades being very good Like there's still it's sidearm, so it's limited
Yeah.
range because it's throwable, right? But it's a very good close-in deterrent on both your biggest arcs. That is just a big thing.
Ram builds, this is about what you should get out of a ram build is one good hit. But then you're weak on that spot. That's why this vehicle doesn't make a lot of sense. It's cosmetically correct, but putting your large weapon, putting your points where
you're gonna
you're
ram.
trying to put your face into their car, like there's nothing else protecting this. So where are you?
Yeah.
Putting that 7 point on the weapon on the side or whatever, awesome. Because at that point, hey, I've hit you in the front, and now
And I'm not gonna point the front at you anymore.
I'm not.
because of
I
the
don't
hole there.
want to point the front at you anymore. I kept having to go. I'm a glass cannon. I got to point the front at you to get this done. If I could have pointed my left side, which is
Yeah, your sides were
nigh
very well defended.
impenetrable.
Yeah.
even if I had taken these points and spread them between these weapons to make them like
Yeah.
larger.
And you don't have the cool big gun.
I don't, and the cool big gun won me the game. Because there is a principle in this game, something we call the breakover principle. Jimmy's defense, on average, is always going to be about 3, about 4. Once you get over 4 damage, any additional damage you do in that pile is money. It's not defended.
Right. It's just gonna go through.
He could get a round where he has a great defense, and he can get around where he's got a bad defense. But if I can just pour more damage into one big pile of damage is usually the best answer. Now, if he's out of control and I need to take out multiple guns, I want 2 little ones or whatever.
Yeah. You want to get those early
But-
hits in. But
Normally,
well, and
big pile.
the again, especially at 25 build points, I'm not building a car that doesn't have structure on the sides.
Yeah.
Like that's my build style is especially for a high end. I'm putting structure because the speed is not sufficient to defend against the
No.
guns that are at this level.
No.
Um,
I love putting accessories on
yeah,
that let me go, keep going fast. Let those ace tokens. I want turns and speed to get those ace tokens. I love that driver. You don't even actually have to pay for the 6. The 6 is almost a waste usually.
because there's a lower one that lets you
The-
just remove the yellows.
The
Right?
5 cost does it on any maneuvering roll. The 6 cost does it on any driving roll. If you're using terrain, Butcher can be like, I don't care that I'm driving through oil. I don't care that I'm driving through this garbage. So
Right.
every roll, he's like, oh, I have a driving roll here because I'm driving straight across this bad terrain.
He can still take.
He's
that.
taking the terrain die out every time.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's huge
So
for a
Butcher
terrain.
can, but on this pavement, you'd have been better served by Rockwolf because Rockwolf says, "Hey,
And then
I
get
just-
something on the gun.
I don't
side.
need the terrain rolls or like caltrops or anything like that. I just need the driving." And you save that 1 point, you could add a better driver.
gunner. Yeah.
Yeah, better gunner.
Well,
Is
guys,
there anything else? Probably better addressed directly. All right. So again, we are going to be keep an eye on our site and our store this weekend for the 160 hours,
168 hours.
168
Star Wars.
hours of car war.
1,000,002 hours.
Starts on Saturday. It lasts the whole week. You'll be able to get savings on our starter sets, on the miniature sets, and there's some cool stuff like
Really
the
good game.
Carnage big starter pack. I think
That's
I forgot what
right.
it's called.
And
Exactly.
then our fiction partner has their first
Yep.
book
Three
in the
Ravens
Car
publishing.
Warriors. Three Ravens has the first book in the Car Warriors available for pre-order, right?
Yep, that's available on Amazon. We'll link that below. And stay tuned for next stream next Thursday with Ben. He'll be
Ben
painting
doing some painting in
minis.
here.
You want to see some painting hobby and stuff. And his banter is, where he just paints on his hand. That's all it is.
He paints on his hand a lot.
That's banter.
What we need to every stream we should start doing is like at the end just get a photo of his hand or get a screen cap of his hand and
And
like
where
make
it
it
is at the
make a wall of like Ben's hand after it paints.
I should come in and just distract him. Be like, Ben, tell me, what about this?
Yeah.
This thing here. Ben, why'd you do that? What's wrong with you?
Cool, guys. If there's no other chats, then I think that's it.
Looks like a cup. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Come see us again next week on SJ Games Live. And if you missed this, well, you're not here. So
I hope you thought later.
If you missed this, you're watching this now on YouTube.
If you
Starting
missed this, you
tomorrow.
didn't. It's kind of linguistically garbage, but
It's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. It's stuff.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Sometimes
sometimes
it
it
do
do
be
be
like
like
that.
that.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.